All right, hey y'all, how are you all doing? So because I couldn't finish up outside, I'm gonna get my split pea and ham soup going. You'll want to dump your bag of split peas, and this is with anything like that, lentils or whatever. You want to dump them out. You see that murky, cloudy water? You need to wash them, okay? There might be pebbles in there, bad peas. You just want to go through them and pick out anything that doesn't look like it should be in there and strain this, get all the water out, and then we'll carry on with the rest of the process. Okay, so you guys can't even see in this bag, it's like cloudy, which means it's dirty. So make sure you wash them. And even on the back, it says peas are a natural agricultural product. And despite use of modern cleaning equipment, it's not always possible to remove all foreign material. So you should sort and rinse your peas before cooking. Okay, warrior family, welcome to my crock pot. It's been used and abused. Don't judge me. Okay, so before I start in on some of the vegetables, this is what we start with. So we're gonna put our peas on the bottom of our crock pot. Also, these are already done, so I'm just going to throw them in there because I went the easy route. Now, sometimes the carrots have little goobers on the end of them, so kind of like that. That one's not as bad as some of them I've seen, but I will sift through. There's not usually that many, and I will either cut them off or just take them out completely, and then I'll be back. I have some leftovers to use up. So this is what I'm working with. This celery, don't be afraid of the celery leaves because they're also nutritious and delicious. So I just cut off the ends, and what I'll do is I'll go through them, and you see the brown spots. I'll just take my knife and run it down, and I'll just pull it off. Easy peasy. And it's necessary, I guess, to drop some on the floor too while you're at it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna chop them up, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So this is all of the onions that I got out of that onion that I showed you. Here's the celery, leaves and all. Remember, you can use them. So this ham, I can't remember what it was from. It's been in the freezer. I took it out because I usually make the split pea and ham soup with leftover ham. So whatever's in here is gonna be what we have. So I'm gonna get this chopped up, and I'll see you back at the crock pot. All right, y'all. So out of that ham, I just roughly diced up what I had, and I'm throwing her in. I'm gonna give this a quick stir, and that ham will break down. So if any of those pieces are too big, then I will just mash it while it's in the pot to break it down. If not, we can deal with it when we eat it. Actually, I normally only make this for Mister's lunches when it's fall and winter time. So, oh, this is already looking so gorgeous. I know y'all might think, ew, peas, split pea soup. Well, let me tell you, it's delicious. And they don't even really taste like peas up in there. You have the thickness, and it kind of tastes like a pea, but it's much deeper than a pea flavor. I don't know how to explain it. You just have to try it. So I'm gonna season it up now. So I put in some black pepper. We're going in with a bunch of onion powder. I'm gonna hit it with some ground thyme. I don't have any fresh thyme, but we're gonna put some thyme, which is ground thyme, in there. The garlic, of course. I'm gonna go in with some turmeric because turmeric is very healthy. And anytime I can, I don't know what happened to that lid, but anytime I can sneak some turmeric in, I will. And then some parsley. So when you have dried herbs, what you want to do is you want to get those oils going. So just give them a slight rub before you plop them in your pan or pot. So then you want to put in a whole quart or 32 ounces, which is 2 pounds of, I'm putting unsalted because that ham is salty enough, but I might put in a little bit more salt later after this cooks down a little bit. You'll definitely want to give this a taste, okay? Also, if you need more liquid, because those peas will plump up and it will get thick, you want to make sure that you have enough liquid to at least come to the top of your items. So let me fill this with water and I'll be back. All right, so I'm back with some water. So, of course, I always make extra of everything. And because the quart wasn't enough, or 32 ounces wasn't enough, I had to add probably another 16 ounces or so. So a quart and a half, probably. Let me show you up close what it's looking like so far. So now we're just gonna pop a lid on it and let her go. I've got it on high. It's 5:16 right now in the evening. So I'm gonna pop a lid on it, and this will probably cook for 3 to 4 hours. And at that point, I will check it. I'll probably check it at 2 just to see the progress, and then I will let you know how long it cooked in this crock pot. But until then, yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back when it's that time. All right, so because I'm extra with my seasonings, I'm going to put in some ground mustard. It'll give it a warm, not spicy, but you'll know what's in there. But mustard goes with ham, so there we go. Also, I'm gonna add this chunk of ham fat in there, because if you didn't know already, fat is flavor.